How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 6, Episode 1 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This episode is titled Missing Pieces. Is that symbolic? I guess we have to watch the episode to really understand it a little bit more, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is probably one of the best shows on TV. It's so fucking good. Definitely the best Marvel TV show, definitely. Daredevil's up there too, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has been so consistent. Like, Season 1 was a bit rough until they got to the Winter Soldier storyline and the Hail Hydra stuff. Then it started to really pick up. Season 4 was fucking great. Season 5 was really good too. It wasn't as good as Season 4, but it was still good. The Graviton stuff with Talbot. I'm going to miss Talbot. Talbot was a great character. But it sucks. We had a Thanos hint. Well, we didn't. We had like a tease of Thanos attacking in last season, right? And now Phil Coulson is apparently dead, but he isn't, because I saw the trailer. He is, but he isn't. Multiverse? Kind of adds up with the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, right? Multiverses? Because this is I think this is the most canon Marvel TV show. Personally, I think it's the most canon because it kind of intertwines with the films and stuff, but it doesn't go the other way. Like, the films don't intertwine with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which it should at some point. But yeah, oops, I accidentally started the episode. Honestly, I've really enjoyed this show. I miss Ward. I guess I'm going to miss the original Phil Coulson. I'm interested to see what they do this season, though. Is this season 13 episodes? I'm not sure. But next season's already been confirmed, which is great news. I'm so glad they confirmed another season, because I didn't want to be worrying at the end of this season whether or not it was going to be renewed or not. But yeah, like, honestly, like, last season's ending felt like an ending. You know what I mean? It felt like they were writing it as like, if it's not going to be renewed, this could be the definitive ending. But I'm interested to see if they kind of integrate the snap. I'm interested, or they just go over that, you know. Maybe they say like people disappeared or something and they intertwine it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm really excited though, because fucking this is probably my top 5 favourite shows. It's definitely, it goes Walking Dead. No, wait, it goes Breaking Bad, Walking Dead. Walking Dead and Breaking Bad for me are personally very close. I know they're very different shows, but I really love Walking Dead. Like, Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, or Breaking Bad, Walking Dead. It would have been Game of Thrones, but considering how this season's been, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. probably takes a slot. Then probably Game of Thrones, then Gotham. Personally, but yeah. Anyway, let's get into this, because I'm interested to see what they do with, you know, the You Should Have Gone for the Head, and whether they intertwine whether they do the time skip, because I'm going to talk Endgame spoilers. Like, it's a Marvel show, you have to, right? Hey! Oh fuck! I forgot his name.
We find ourselves in a bit.
How did I forget his name?
I was prepared.
What's happening? What is that? What the fuck? What? Huh? 1 year later? What do you mean 1 year later? The fuck? So... Wait, they're in space? What's going on? I just want to know if they're going to address the snap. If they don't address the snap, it kind of makes me a little bit questionable of like, oh, Bear McQuarrie, yeah. Oh, I like a little remix of a theme there. Directed by Clark Craig. Hell yeah, dude. What the fuck? Batman? Multiverse, it has to be, come on. Come on, if Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is doing a multiverse, Yo, that effect looks pretty. That's a pretty cool effect.
Irregularity storms.
Is he the new Fitz?
Look, regardless, the good news is no innocents will kill.
Not to mention agents.
Is he the new Fitz and that other guy's like the new Ward? Is that what they're going for here?
Around, but everyone's okay.
At least we're.
We need brains.
Do you think maybe they're in another universe? They're not in the same one as Thanos? I know they said Thanos was attacking.
Your planet has 68% of the
I might have to search it up after this episode. I just want to see what they say about it.
I didn't know anything about any attack.
You're the half. It's here.
Does that mean Fitz? I don't think it'll be that easy, right? This might be the plot for the whole season, maybe? Maybe.
It's times like this I wish we didn't change the timeline.
Well, good news is Spitz was a cryo, so you'd be able to survive that, right?
I would think.
Over here.
See, they're emphasizing that they changed the timeline, right? So maybe they did something where the snap never happened, maybe? Well, he's alive, so I mean, just where is he? What happened to Deke?
Grounding wire.
Because they stopped the timeline from happening, right, in the future, so should Deke exist?
Don't say you're here on
Wonder where he is then. Thanos has him. Oh no, wait, that wouldn't work, would it? He's technically... Yeah. Was Fitz snapped? Maybe? I mean, they haven't addressed it, so I don't know if... I'm just holding out, like, with hope of, like, the snap.
We found a launch mechanism. Maybe there was an escape pod or something.
Museum. Well, let's get there. And blow it straight to hell.
Oh, so, like, they can't cross through, like, historical, buildings and stuff? Like something people have built? So they can cross through maybe trees and stuff, maybe? That's cool, that's a cool concept, but I don't know, that's kind of weird. I mean, obviously they're from another universe, right? They have to be. He just comes back to life just to warn them and then dies again.
Detect a heartbeat.
Heartbeat? He doesn't have a heart.
You have to get out of there. Oh! Oh! Alright. The CGI is fucking great though. Like what channel is this on? It's ABC, right? Well, it says CTV, but like the CGI is fucking great, dude.
The coordinates are already locked in.
Oh wow. Ugh. Can't blame her though. I bet you he's gonna die. Or one of them will. What? Huh? Is she like a shapeshifter maybe? Oh. Whoa. The blue glowy though, I mean, the Chitauri, are they coming? Uh-oh. 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 A truck? Wait, what? What? Is this Coulson? Is he like the big bad this season? It totally is Coulson. The way they're building it up, like, oh. It's Coulson, right? Oh. Yeah, multiverse. What? That's it? Troller? Oh, this is Deke. This is Deke, right? No, wait, this is Fitz. Went through every single different person except Fitz. Fuck. What? Huh? Yeah, what the fuck? So I guess I'm not addressing the snap thing then. Like, is that... I guess I'm okay with that, you know, it doesn't matter. But... What the fuck? What was that ending? Phil Coulson's back, or whoever, the Sarge, I guess they're calling him. I wonder if they'll do like a redemption arc for that character and then he'll be a part of S.H.I.E.L.D. again. Because they're not going to get rid of Phil Coulson permanently, right? Surely not. Hopefully not. That was a good episode, good premiere. I'm more excited to see what happens next though. Like, I'm interested to see where he goes from here and what... Like, there's too many questions right now to really gather a baseline. You know what I mean? I'm questioning like what's going on with Fitz? What's going on with where's Deke? What about the snap? You know, there's so many questions that I'm wondering here. Like the snap, I don't know. I mean, they're doing a multiverse, right? Surely it has to be a multiverse, considering like Spider-Man Far From Home's coming out and they address a multiverse and stuff. What was Thingy's name? That robot. What was his name? I'm gonna search it up. The guy that had to look after Fitz. It started with an E, right? No, it wasn't Elon, right? Yeah. This is what I was thinking. Like, I wonder if their time travel, like in season 6, messed. It was a different branch, so they're in a different universe now. I mean, that could work. I mean, that makes more sense, right? Because they've always integrated with the films, but not Avengers: Infinity War. I mean, they kind of integrated with Infinity War with Thanos coming, but because they branched off, maybe Thanos was defeated. You know what I mean? Maybe in that timeline, Thanos was defeated in Infinity War. Yeah, the Avengers lost a couple of people, but maybe Tony Stark is still alive in that universe or something. They did it with Avengers Endgame. They did the timeline stuff and then like it branched off into other universes in a way, like it branched off to another timeline. That's probably what they're doing with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because they mess with time, it's kind of created its own little branch. So this is the main MCU timeline and like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was a part of that and then when they time travelled it split off. But it still had some of the similarities like Thanos and stuff. But the MCU is continuing forward while Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is going sideways. And maybe it'll loop back round. Maybe. We'll see. It makes sense, though. It makes sense if that's the reasoning behind it. But yeah, I'm excited for the rest of the season. Is it 13 episodes this season? Which is good because they can do a lot more within 13 episodes. They don't have to constrain the budget too much. I'm gonna love this season. Ah, that makes sense. It was filming production stuff, like they didn't know when it was initially going to start airing. That makes sense, but it's still a little bit irritating. But maybe they could work it in, like the branching universes, maybe they could work it in. It was telling we talked a lot about it. If we came and it said it was 5 or 6 years later, there was just too many questions. There were too many words that we were not allowed to say, if that makes sense. Yeah, so they knew what was going to happen, maybe in Avengers Endgame, but they couldn't acknowledge it in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because they didn't know when it was going to air. So they had to change it around a bit. Oh god, season 6 wanted a big question mark. I'm spoiling it, but at least I kind of know like the reasoning behind why they didn't do the snap stuff now. Because obviously it was scheduling stuff. Because if it did air in January or something, it would have spoiled Endgame. But I don't know. I mean, they could have negotiated something out, like make it air after Avengers Endgame. Like, obviously ABC are smart enough not to release it early, you know what I mean? Which sucks. I mean, it sucks they're not following, but they could really there's a way for it to make sense. If Endgame's story was anything to go by, like, definitely there is something there that they could work on with the branching universes and stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reaction, guys, and we'll see you for another Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. next Tuesday. Now, eventually, it'll be on Mondays, because Game of Thrones takes a Monday slot, and I can't upload 2 videos a day. Sometimes I can, I get very lucky if it's a 2-parter, but like a 2-part reaction, I did that with Game of Thrones. I managed to do it, but I did upload it very early in the day, and if I have to edit and upload 2 videos a day, and 2 separate type of videos too, like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Game of Thrones, it's not going to work. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. I just said that, but ta-ta and farewell. Should have gone for the head.